Hello everyone, my name is Riley, and I know I've been gone for quite some time. I haven't posted since April. But we're gonna ignore that fact right now. Maybe I'll address it in another video. Maybe I'll just appear again. I don't know. Stay tuned to find out. Today is the release day of Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. If you don't know, she's written The Cruel Prince and the sequel, The Wicked King, and today the final book came out. So we finally get to see what happens to Jude and Cardan, and oh my god, it's so good. She's a friend of Cassandra Clare, so if you like Cassandra Clare and you like fairies and fantasy, then definitely read this series because it's really, really good. So if you have actually, read the series, then you know that the Wicked King left off with a cliffhanger and it kind of destroyed everyone. For one, have made way too many TikToks just on that about Jude and Cardan because okay. But anyway, I pre-ordered it. It actually came on time because I feel like every time I've pre-ordered a book, especially Cassandra Clare ones, they always come like the day after or something. I don't really know what's up with that, but here we are, guys. We're gonna open this. Also, I think the last video I made, I was like getting Red Scrolls of Magic, and that was the last time you guys ever saw me. A lot has happened since then. I don't know. We'll do an update maybe at some point. But that's besides the point right now. Okay, let's open this, I guess. Here we go, lads. She has arrived. Oh my god. Look. Okay, here I'm gonna take the cover off. Ooh. Fancy snakes. I don't really know, like, is that supposed to symbolize something? Like, in one of the synopsises that I read is like, Cardan gets what he deserves. I was like, what? So I'm a little nervous for Cardan here. I mean, like, he kind of did some questionable things, but we love him still. So we're gonna just give him like a second chance. Hopefully, I don't know, Holly Black, please shed mercy on our boy. She dedicated it to Leah Bardugo. That's cute. She dedicated the first one to Cassandra Clare. I don't know. Who did she dedicate the second one to? She dedicated it to Kelly Link. Someday, guys, when I write a book, I will dedicate it to all my friends, because... Okay, I'm gonna read the little snippet inside the front cover just so we get a sense on what this is about, because I'm kind of scared. It's only 300 pages, so, I mean, there can't be, like, that many bad things that go down, right? Right. Hold on. If you haven't read, any of Holly Black's books, then like just mute this part where like the little star is, and then once it's gone, you can tune back in. Okay. He will be the destruction of the crown and the ruination of the throne. Oh my god. Like, what has Cardan done since Jude's been away? I'm kind of scared. Okay, power is much easier to acquire than it is to hold on to. Jude learned this lesson when she released her control over the Wicked King Cardan in exchange for immeasurable power. Now, as the exiled mortal Queen of Fairy, Jude is now left reeling from Cardan's betrayal. She bides her time and determined to reclaim everything he took from her. Opportunity arrives in the form of her deceptive twin sister Taryn, whose mortal life is in peril. Another thing we need to talk about is Taryn. She is so annoying. Like, she betrayed her twin. She married a freaking like psychotic little fairy. Like, Locke, we don't like you either. Jude must risk venturing back into the treacherous fairy court and confront her lingering feelings for Cardan. If she wishes to save her sister from what? Like, what? But Elfhame is not as she left it. No. War is brewing as Jude slips deep within enemy lines. She becomes ensnared in the conflict's bloody politics. And when a terrible curse is unleashed, panic spreads through the land, forcing her to choose between her ambition and her humanity. So, okay, I feel like the curse, because that could be Cardan, right? Because he has like that power all over the land, but it could also be the Undersea, because of like, she wants Nicasia to marry Cardan, but like he doesn't love her. I think we know that he loves Jude. So, I don't know whose curse was unleashed or whatever. And I don't know why Taryn would be in trouble, because, like, okay, like, she did marry Locke. I don't know if Madoc even approved that marriage. I feel like he did. But, like, what trouble could you get? Because he like, Locke is like gentry of the court, isn't he? Like, he's pretty high up there, right? He's rich. So I don't know what trouble she would have except for he's having sex with too many other fairies and she's jealous and she does something impulsive. Like, that's the only thing I can think of, but I don't really know. So we'll see why Jude has to come to the rescue and save her. I actually found the first 2 chapters of this online, and I read those and they were really good. Taryn hadn't come into the scene yet, but I don't know, maybe we'll see that later on whenever she decides to pop up, because right now Jude is a depressed little bean watching Yuri on Ice with Vivi. And oh, another thing we need to talk about is Vivi and her girlfriend Heather. Like, what happened? But she took Heather and Heather freaked out, but now Vivi's like, oh yeah, she like called me back and I think we're getting back together. And I was like, what? Like, didn't you erase your memory or something? Like, I don't really know. And then another thing is that Oak still is the issue of getting him on the throne and getting hopefully Cardan off the throne peacefully, and then hopefully Cardan and Jude can just live happily ever after, but I really just don't know if we're gonna see that or not. So we'll see about that, I guess. I'm so excited to read this though. I just can't wait to read this. I'm in the middle of 2 books right now. I'm in the middle of The Lost Sister, which Holly Brack actually wrote that. It's like a tiny novella. It's only like 100 pages or something. And it's like Taryn writing diary entries to Jude. She's like, today, like, you jumped in the creek and you like made Prince Cardan mad and I thought he was gonna kill us. And I was like, fantastic, Taryn, you suck. She's just so annoying. I can't stand her as a character. Hopefully she'll have a redemption arc or something. I don't know. Like, I was fine with her in the first book. The second book, I was like, oh my god, you're annoying. So hopefully in the third book she can redeem herself somehow. I don't really know how that's gonna happen. Oh, and then I'm in the middle of this book. It's by Maureen Johnson, who just coincidentally happens to be another one of Cassandra Clare and I think Holly Black's friend. So it's called like Call the Name of the Star, or it's something like that, but it's like talking about like Jack the Ripper and the events, and it's pretty good. So I'm almost finished with that one. I have like 100 pages left. So after those 2 have been read, then it's time for Queen of Nothing, and she's so pretty. Like, look at the pretty cover. I feel like the snake is supposed to symbolize, like, I don't know, like, is it supposed to symbolize like Nicasia or Locke or Cardan, or I don't know, it could literally be any of the characters. And then we have some crushed roses, and then a frozen crown. Oh wait, is there a Snow Queen in this? Or am I confusing that with another book? There probably has to be, right? I feel like, is there a map? So, here's our map. Elfhame is here. Oh, Locke has an estate. How fancy and bougie of him. Isn't he only like 17 though? Like, I feel like, why? Okay, I don't know. Fairies are fun and weird. We have a nice little stick figure of, I think, Madoc. Is that Madoc here? Okay, it doesn't say anything about having like a wall, like a snowy kind of thing. There's a deer over here and it has like icicles on its antlers. So I don't know, maybe there's like a frost kingdom like off the map somewhere, and that's why the crowns have like snow/frost on them, but I'm not really sure like what the deal with that is. Like, is that, I feel like it's supposed to symbolize something, but I'm not sure what. There's 305 pages, so it's kind of tiny. Like, I feel like the Wicked King was the biggest, I'm not sure, but I feel like they were like good 360 pages or something, but no, not this one, only 305 pages, which is gonna be kind of sad. So I'm kind of glad that I'm in the middle of 2 books, because then I can like wait and then like cherish it over Thanksgiving break, hopefully. But we'll see. I'm going up to my grandparents for Thanksgiving, so they're gonna probably like hear me like screaming at Cardan, Locke, and Jude, you know, all of them, because we have a lot of pent-up aggression between almost all the characters in here because they make stupid choices. But I don't know, we'll see. Okay, anyway, that was basically it. Like, you unbox a book, you talk and rant about it, that's about it. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys soon. I say that every time, and then it ends up being like a good 3 months or something. Like, it's been, I don't know, April, so it's been 7 months. It's been a little Also, I've lost like 3 subscribers, and by the time I upload this, someone's gonna be like, oh, I forgot she existed and I don't like her anymore. She's irrelevant, so I'm gonna unsubscribe to her. That's about it for Queen of Nothing unboxing review. Hopefully I'll be able to post more, but I'm not sure because exams are coming up, which is really fun. I don't know, maybe over Christmas break I'll have more time to like make stuff. I have a list of film ideas. It's just the actual time of like sitting down to make them. So we shall see. Okay, bye. Hopefully see you soon.